So talk very slowly.
Okay, unfocused man, as we dive into the mailbag to try to read.
Does that come with a cape, do you suppose?
What, unfocused man? Yeah. Should. And some booties.
Don't want the booties. Want the cape.
You need the cape.
Do I get a mask?
Some booties and some tights.
Oh. They better be more of the spandexy rubber suity thing that Batman wears now.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
But they're not in the Michael Keaton movies.
They're not the tights, if you catch my drift.
Got it. I won't be in any Robin Hood movies.
Okay. Now let's see if I can get this one right. Here's something I ran across. There's a word, Morgan muffle.
Really?
Yeah. And I thought you'd appreciate it.
Okay.
It's a German word.
I thought so.
Yep.
We're a comforting people.
It describes a person who's grumpy in the mornings and doesn't like to wake up early.
Me.
See?
We could just call it Verkennerscheiden. I don't thought.
Well, Dutch is Germanic. We might as well go with it.
Pretty close. Well, yeah, there's a lot of German here.
Yeah, there is. Okay. Now, I ran across a couple of stories that were just really interesting. Mark Twain, in 1898, essentially envisioned what would become the internet. He wrote about something called the telectroscope, basically a dial-up connection. So it would have been slow as molasses, which allowed ding, 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 which allowed people to connect to a worldwide network via their phone lines, letting them see and hear information from all over the globe. How's that?
Neat.
Kind of fun.
I don't know. I saw a cartoon that kind of puts things in perspective. There are certain things in life that you see it and you go, wow. Like on the Big Bang Theory, when Sheldon is informed that Indiana Jones had nothing to do with the outcome of the first movie.
Yep, that's exactly right.
And he was crushed.
Right.
This is one of those things after seeing a cartoon that was very funny. Spock, Kirk, and McCoy, and some guy in a red shirt. I hope it's not Scotty. They never fare well. Return to 2014 USA. And they're speaking on the communicator.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, is that a retro phone? Does it do anything other than make calls? Does it? So,
yeah. Though anyway, I think it had something to do with the way flip phones were designed.
Yes.
Star Trek, as I recall. Here's the one that I thought was most interesting. Darian Harris spent 12 years in prison for a murder, but was freed last year after it was discovered an eyewitness against him was
naked. A dog.
Worse?
No, that's not it.
Legally blind. Just marinate.
Is that
1 second?
Is that irony? Is something that ludicrous irony?
Court records show the man denied under oath that he had vision problems. In fact, he had advanced glaucoma and had been declared legally blind 9 years previously. A second eyewitness denied Harris was the shooter. Harris, go ahead.
Wait.
Okay, I'll wait. This is me waiting.
None of the police department who investigated, none of the district attorney's people who put the case together bothered to
find out
actually
if.
Yeah, because there had to be signs that his vision may not be like Superman. Closer to, shall we say, Daredevil. Wow.
Appropriately, Harris is now suing the Chicago Police Department for violating his civil rights.
I would just sue the whole city.
Sure, why not?
Because you start big and they narrow it down, you end up with the DA's office and the police.
I think that makes all the sense in the world.
On the judge, though, I'm thinking about a few bad things.
Going, good Lord, people.
I think Strother Martin said it best. Morons, I have morons on my team.
Nice job, Mr. Martin.
They're not going to rob us going down the hill. We've got no money going down the hill. Morons.
That was the most lovely section of that movie.
That might have been the best part was in Bolivia, I think.
Yeah, that was really
when
fun.
She tries to teach him Spanish. To go
skip down. You've already had, their hands are already up. We're talking.
Part of me hopes that really happened.
We're parting.
Butch Cassidy, Sundance Kid.
Yeah. Oh, I was going to say Billy Jack, but never mind.
You want to find his first one, which I can't even remember the name of now.
Oh, the very first Billy Jack
that Tom McLaughlin did.
It's horrible. I've seen it. It's terrible.
Where he's supposed to be a biker ex-Marine dude.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's not.
Except for the pacing, the filmography, the script, and the acting, it's spectacular. Nope, I lied. Even the credits and stuff suck, so never mind. You can do better with your iPhone now.
It's bad. It's bad.
Then for some reason, they hit gold with Billy Jack, which is not a cinema masterpiece.
It's also bad. Bad, very bad. Bad.
But it's really preachy, and apparently that's what people want to go to the movies for.
Okay, maybe it's not that bad, but Lord, it's not good.
It is. No, it's bad. And I've seen it like 3 times. So
I think Michael Jackson wrote all about it.
Mostly I went to see boobs.
Oh.
And kicking. And when he kills Bernard.
Yes, my favorite part.
That was good.
Yeah. So I got
And then he made The Master Gunfighter, and you know what that did for his string of bad movies?
We gave him a trilogy.
It continued it correctly. Yes.
Yeah, Tom Laughlin, one of the worst actors ever in the world.
The only redeeming value out of Billy Jack was One Tin Soldier, and even that was You have to have it. If you don't have the time frame setting,
it just doesn't cut it.
Yeah. Context is everything in that movie.
Yep.
You watch it now and it really sucks.
Oh, it was Vietnam era stuff. And it was supposed to be.
You want to watch a cowboy Western that's set in the 21st century. Check out Longmire, way better. Books and TV show.
I think Anne likes that. Anne likes that Longmire a lot.
My wife loved it too.
Okay.
They canceled it after 3 seasons. What is wrong with them? Relax, dear.
Yeah.
Netflix picked it up, so they'll get at least 1 more season.
Yeah, maybe 2 or 3.
They've got 3 more on Netflix.
Yeah, there you go. So 6 seasons.
Okay, the last episode was a little bit TV-ish.
Yeah. Oh, great.
But you got side boob shots of.
So it had your attention.
Well, no, because at the very end, they've been in the best line in the whole thing, by the way.
Yeah.
Hank is Blue Diamond Phillips.
Yep.
He's playing Longmire's best friend, an Indian kid. And they talk about how, as good of friends as they are, they will never be able to intersect because of their cultures. They're going to be a bit different no matter what. Right? And then they're babbling about all this stuff and blah, blah, blah. And Vic looks at him and she goes, guys, is this the best time to be discussing geometry in the middle of a firefight?
And we
focus.
That's good stuff. My big problem is I have loved Star Trek Discovery. Since the first show of it, it was awesome. The lady
and the tramp.
No, the lady they have as the star.
She the one that came from Walking Dead?
I think she did.
Had the best death scene ever?
Oh, that I don't know. I never watched Walking Dead.
Yeah, never mind.
So this thing, this
is already going to be a 3.5 hour.
Right. She has been throughout the series this wonderful thing, and you watch her blossom as a captain. And you watch her character grow up, and you see all these really cool things happening with her. I have not gotten past the first episode of the final season, and I'm having a hard time going to the second one.
It'll all be over.
No,
Oh,
they made her a smartass, like James Bond style smartass.
why?
And no idea. They started with these.
Does she talk like this?
No, she
Oh,
doesn't.
good. That's
And she's a fine comedic actress. She delivers it
she is.
well.
She
But
made a
that's
great
not,
zombie for 8 seconds.
Yeah, but that's not the character.
See, Joss Whedon would do that all the time.
Yeah, well, it drives me nuts.
He'd set up his series in the first year,
Yep.
and then I don't know if he got bored or stupid, or I'm leaning towards stupid.
Yep.
Then he starts messing with the characters, fundamentally messing with the characters,
Mm-hmm.
which is stupid because it takes the whole season and they go right back to where they were. And it was nothing more than a distraction. Except with Cordy and Angel when he killed her off, you rat bastard.
We liked Cordy.
I really did. She was, you want to see an actress grow? Watch Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Easy for me to say.
Vampire Sayer.
The vampire, she's an umpire. Anyway.
Campfire.
Campfire save. She's a campfire slayer. She's Smokey the Bear. If you watch Cordy at all of the Buffy shows, when she was in Buffy,
Yeah.
and she grew a bit there, and you saw it. She went from mindless vamp type mean girl.
Okay.
And the growth continues in the first 3 seasons of Angel.
Okay.
And then they essentially have her spawn a demon child and die.
Oh.
Although the death scene was pretty cool. Where Angel's talking to her, they get their last kiss, and he finds out later she had been dead before that.
Oops. Now he's going.
He's a freaking vampire with a soul. I don't think he's done other things with that mouth. I think he killed most of his family with it.
Did you run across any brief stories or anything this weekend that or this?
No stories involving underwear.
Okay. So, comments apropos of This Is True Really News Mailbag episode 133 from Targus 200.
Targus, I can't roll my R's. You got to be able to roll your R's.
Targus.
There you go. Pretty closer.
Pretty closer.
Read.
We were doing we got into some odd city names, and he goes, I can confirm that it snows in hell, Norway.
Yep. Oh, it snows in hell, Michigan, too. So
we got that going for us.
Yeah. So sometimes hell does freeze over.
Absolutely. Now I'm starting to wonder.
2 different continents.
I'm wondering where Targus comes from. I wonder where Targus resides.
Well, it was started as a store.
That's Target.
Oh, that's not the same at all.
No, but Targus though is a I think it's a South American gun brand. So,
you know what professionals would have done?
They'd have looked it up
beforehand.
Yeah, it never occurs to me to actually be prepared.
Me either.
I learned that from you.
Exactly right.
Apropos of This Is True Really News, episode 869 from OldFatMan. Hey, dude.
I still think that's me in my. Anyway. Hey, dude.
He says, battery or bitery, whatever you have to do to prevent desecration. Oh my, that priest really had his hands full.
Didn't he?
Oh, yeah. And apparently he got a mouthful too.
Boy, did he ever. I would get shots though, sir. You never know where you can't tell where that hand has been.
Well, at least one place where it's been. Grabbing the host.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, that was, oh, for Pete's sake.
What? I was agreeing with you, thank God.
Let's get on to the frivolity, shall we?
This was funny.
No, let's get on
that's
to
coming.
the frivolity.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.